must be a Christian.
Yeah.
If you're in the Quran, you must be a Muslim.
Yeah.
You can't look at it like that anymore. The Bible was never meant to be a philosophy book. They use the Bible and philosophize on the Bible. The Bible is the history book of your forefathers. It's your history book. It's your prophetic book. It's your history. It lets you know where you come from, and it lets you know where you're going. You understand? It's your book. Okay, so stop looking at it from a religious standpoint. Okay, Christianity teach you philosophy. The Romans and Greeks have infiltrated the church. They're philosophers. That's why they teach things that don't make sense. Christ is God. That don't make any sense. But they philosophers, so they'll throw out some ridiculous reasoning so that people can think, he may be God. Yes, he said you so that men can discourse. But it's stupid. Philosophers are the most, they're out of their minds. The Bible never said that Christ was God. God is the Father, Christ is the Son. Period. Argument over. Let's go to the next thing. Well, let's talk about Christ's divinity. Divinity is not in the Bible. Get that out of here, and let's go back into the Word. Let's talk about the rapture. Rapture is not in the Bible. Get that out of here, and let's stick to the Word. Trinity. These are all philosophies that have confused the people. The Immaculate Conception. Let's discuss the Immaculate Conception. All philosophy. When it comes down to it, move all the philosophy out of the way as it is written. That's what you believe. As it is written, you'll be following the Most High. You're not a Christian. Okay? There's no such thing as a people that are Christian. You understand? People can call you Christian, but you are what your father is. You understand?
Well, no. Father, I'm God, right? That's what you're saying?
I'm talking about your physical attributes.
Oh.
With your physical attributes, whatever your father is, you are. The seed comes through man. All right? Did your people come over here and cargo slave ships?
I don't know. I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Are you a product of slavery?
Yeah, my ancestors were.
Thank you. Did you know that those ancestors were written of in the Bible that would come over here and cargo slave ships? How long you been in church?
I haven't been in church in a long time. Because I don't know what to believe.
You don't know what to believe.
That's why I'm here. I'm here for the answers.
You don't know what to believe. In this world, brother, I don't blame
you. Yeah. It's a bunch of lies.
So I'll tell you.
But I believe this more than I can believe in any church or any Muslim or any.
Your entry is not valid.
It makes no sense of what you're saying, and I can actually understand and put the pieces of it together, and I'm understanding this more than I can understand it. And
yeah.
The philosophies that other people are saying.
Brother, it's the Most High is not hard at all. Man make it hard. Philosophers make it hard. The Most High is simple. I'll give it to you in a nutshell. So, and then I'll answer your questions after I finish this topic. Here it is in a nutshell. I'm going to use you an example. What's your name?
My name is Jonathan.
Jonathan. Jonathan. Yawanathan is your Hebrew name. Yawanathan. Now, Jonathan, you are from the chosen seed of Israel. Right? I'm going to use your name as an example. Yawanathan was told not to deal with the other gods. He was told that if he kept the commandments that Moses was bringing down to him, that the Most High would set him over all the people of the earth, that all people would reverence Yawanathan and respect Yawanathan, because the Most High was working through Yawanathan. And if you rejected the commandments that was coming off those mountains through Moses, that the Most High would put you under all the people that you were meant to teach. Through a process of time, Jonathan would lose his identity. Jonathan would think that he was, let me get any other name. Jonathan, through time, after his children came in the earth, who would suffer the punishments, they would think their name was Leroy. All right? But they're Jonathan. The children would think, well, something is not right, because when I read the Bible, I don't see Leroy. I'm suffering the punishments of Jonathan. You get me? So hold up now. And who are these other guys that's over in Jonathan's land, claiming to be Jonathan? You get it? And here it is. These people have all these identities when we don't have any identity. So if I'm going to get my identity back, I should start with looking at the God that have more than one. All right? So in a nutshell, I just gave you a metaphor, or what you would call a parable in this day, to show you this is what happened to our people. We are the children of Israel that suffered the punishment because of the sins of our forefathers. And it's bittersweet, because the sweet part about it is that we are the children of Israel, and that our captivity will soon be at an end. The Lord is going to give us all the promises of Abraham. But the bitter part is, because we are in the generation that will receive this, we must go through Jacob's trouble. And many of us will die through this. Okay? Not to be afraid, because it's prophecy. But the Lord is looking for 144,000 strong men that can lead this charge. And that's why you're sitting there on this couch right now. Okay? That's what you're here for. All right? So we'll answer the questions in a moment, okay?
Okay.
All right. Go to Isaiah 29 and 14. Read it.
Isaiah 29 and 14. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people.
He will do a marvelous work among this people. What work will the Most High do among this people? This is a miracle. Read.
Even a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish.
The wisdom of their wise men shall perish. Read.
And the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid.
Go ahead.
Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord. And their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us?
That's the Masons. They do their evil in the dark, and they think no one sees them, the so-called illuminate ones. To you, they're your everyday firemen or your police or your next door neighbor, but really they worshiping Satan. They worshiping this guy. He is right here. Here's a little toy they're giving your kids now. Okay? What type of mess is this? How can you go into a store? They done went from Barbie dolls to this guy. Finish reading.
Verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay.
The Most High says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. All right? By them turning things upside down, we're now able to pinpoint the evil and show who did what. Surely their turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. So through their track record, the clay is now dried. Okay? For instance, I use this example all the time. This was shaped as a glass, right? Can this glass tell me it's a cup? Can this glass say it's a bowl? Why? It's already shaped. So if you didn't shape if you have shaped the earth or your power through rape, robbery, murder, evil, lying, killing, you can't say you come in the name of love anymore. Your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. If you are a murderer, you are a murderer. That's what you are. You understand? You can't switch now. A potter, once he make a cup, and as soon as it dries, that's it. That cup cannot be anything else. That's what it means, that it shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. So their track record is showing that they're not the people that set up masonry, that have set up these governments. This government is this whole world government, this one world order is being ran by Satan himself. Read.
For shall the work
Hold up. I need you to. I don't want to get too far off the path. Go to Matthew 11 and 25 to show you why you up in this room right here, young man. Matthew 11 and 25. Read that.
Matthew 11 and 25. At that time Yeshua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes.
Where's my bag at? My bag for my computer? Pass me that. Pass me that. Read that again, young man.
Matthew 11 and 25. At that time Yeshua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent.
The Most High have hid these things from the wise and prudent. So those that think they know everything, that went to these colleges and all that, the Most High hid himself from them. I mean, give me a break. What building can you go to learn about the infinite power? That's disrespecting the Most High by saying that I can teach you everything you need to know in a theologian seminary school. That's ridiculous. And in these seminary schools, they teach about philosophers, Socrates, and all that is being taught in theologian seminary colleges. Read.
And has revealed them unto babes.
He revealed it unto babes. He's going to reveal the knowledge to you guys. You young men. That's who the Most High is revealing it to. We were in Detroit the other day. You see how these older guys are done. A young old man come up to me and he was upset that we were coming out teaching. Why are you going to come out? Listen, brother. How long you been on this earth? 40 years before you seen me. You could have been got a corner. You could have had a corner a long time ago. Yet you got some young men that are willing to stand up against all odds, and you have a problem with it. When before we came here, you were just walking your little dog. You wasn't doing nothing. You understand? If anything, stand with us. If anything, why are you going to try to, go up against us when we're doing what you should be doing, elder? This is what you should be doing, elder. Read on.
Verse 26. Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered unto me of my Father, and no man knoweth the Son but the Father. Neither knoweth any man the Father save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
So we must come to Christ, and he'll give us rest. So all the information you wanted to know, all the things that have been hid from us, the young men are getting it now through Christ. It's Christ's Spirit. He died on the cross so that the Holy Spirit can come and give you what you're getting right now. Okay? The churches were set up to keep you in your spiritual bondage. We're here to tear these churches down spiritually. Okay? There's no one up in these churches but a bunch of women dealing with emotions. No knowledge, no understanding. All the young men have walked away for a reason. They want some knowledge, man. They want some understanding. You can't feed men